I thought this car was finished. It was rebuilt, listed, buyer found, and they even paid for the MOT themselves. But then this happened. Let me take you back to how we got here. So I took a big risk buying this car from auction because the whole front end was missing and I wasn't really sure why. There was so many warning lights, but I didn't waste any time. I just started rebuilding this thing. So I picked up a rad pack and slam panel and got that fitted onto the car. And then I gave it a quick little service, but that didn't go exactly as planned. But then I started focusing on the cosmetic work, so I got some brand new headlights and got those fitted onto the car. Now, even though we were making such good headway, there was still so many warning lights and fault codes. So I got the bumper fitted and I was so happy to take it for its first drive, which went really well. Then it was just a quick trip to the body shop to get the new bumper painted, and then this car was listed for sale. I got a buyer who was super keen on getting this car, but they just wanted a fresh MOT. So I got one done, but unfortunately it failed. So the first reason it failed was because of this tire right here. There's a small little defect there. I don't think it's too bad, but we should be able to get that sorted quite quickly, so that should be okay. The second problem, which is a lot bigger, are the headlights. So I just spoke to Honda and I had to buy new headlights. I don't really have another choice. And it's really unfortunate because they are not cheap. So they cost, but there's nothing else I can do. I just gotta do it. So I'm gonna go pick them up tomorrow. Gutted. That's going to be a pricey repair. It's Thursday morning today. Buyer is expected to come on Saturday. So haven't got too much time to get all these problems fixed. And fingers crossed they still want to buy the car. So got a lot of work to do today. First off, we need to take these tires off, get them to the shop to get them replaced. And then we're going to crack on with the headlights. So let's get to it. So let's get these wheels off so we can load them into the car. Now that the tire's off, you can see this is the defect right there. Yeah. I guess it was deep enough, obviously, to fail, but hey ho, it's all right. Tires aren't too bad. So we're gonna load this into the car, take it over to the tire shop, and then we need to crack on with these headlights because the clock is ticking. Now on the other tire, I have noticed actually there is another gouge right here. So yeah, I think these are probably due a change. They did also comment on just a small little crease on the rim, but that was just a minor. That should be all right. Loaded in the trusty C-Class. Oh, there we go. So here we are. I've just arrived at the local tire shop. I'm gonna drop off the tires to get them replaced, but in the meantime, let's jump back and get these headlights sorted. So now, even though when I was rebuilding this car, I did buy brand new headlights from a UK company in the UK. I mean, granted, it was from Birmingham, so maybe there was a bit of a risk there. But these headlights are meant for cars that are on the left-hand drive, so whether it's UK or US spec, I'm not sure why they were selling it. But anyway, the beam pattern is completely off. So they tried to adjust it, it's just not working. So there's not really much else I can do. I've looked everywhere. So I had to bite the bullet and buy genuine, brand new LED headlights from Honda. So I had to buy genuine, brand new LED headlights from Honda. Gosh, that's a bit of a tongue twister. And they're not cheap. This actually cost me £1,500. So it's definitely eating into the profits. But there's not really much choice I have. Potentially got a buyer coming on Saturday. It has to pass MOT, which is booked tomorrow. So we just got to get this fixed. But hopefully, these brand new headlights should do the trick. But I have to say, they do look exactly the same, but maybe it's the modules or something that's sort of changes it from left hand to right hand drive. But let's get these fitted. But before we do that, we got to take this bumper off so we can take the old headlights out. So let's get to it. So if you guys have seen any of the previous videos before, you'll know exactly how this bumper comes off. And it's not too tough. It's mostly just held in with some plastic clips and then a few screws and bolts around the place just to get this bumper off. But if you're new to the channel, now is a great time to hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on future videos, and it really helps the channel out. And once I get all the hardware off, it's just a case of prying off the bumper from the clips, and eventually it manages to come off. We should be able to get this bad boy off. Yeah, look at that. Result. Now that we've taken the bumper off, I think we've made really good progress. It only took about 30 minutes, so hopefully the rest of this job goes quite smoothly as well. But next up, let's take off the old headlights, fit the new headlights, bumper back on, and then get it retested. Let's go. One headlight out. So I do need to transfer over this bracket onto the new one, but they look exactly the same. I just don't get it. So once the right side is off, it's just doing the exact same thing on the left, and looking at them side by side, I really can't tell what's the difference. If you guys know, please comment below. So once the old headlight is out, it's just a case of removing the bracket, which is held with 2 bolts, and putting it onto the new headlight so I can fit it back onto the car. And it's as easy as that. And of course, need to do the exact same thing on the other side too. Right, now that we got the headlights on, I think before we put the bumper on, we should probably check to make sure that they actually work. Obviously it's super sunny, so I won't be able to check the beam pattern, but I bought them from Honda. It might need a little bit of tweaking, a bit of adjustment, but they should be the right ones. But let's just make sure that they work. Now hopefully you can make it out on camera because it is so sunny today, but these headlights do look like they're working. And once I'm happy that the headlights are actually working, I just need to put the bumper back on, which is just in the reverse order of how I took it off. Just come back from picking up the tires, so let's get those fitted. Here they are in all their glory. There we go, everything's fixed. The retest is tomorrow morning. Now the buyer is expected to come on Saturday. I'm hoping that it does pass because I've had to fork out an extra £1,750 on this on top of what I've already paid. So I'm really hoping that it passes tomorrow, but let's wait and see. Here we go, it's the morning of, just about to head over to the MOT. And the wait begins, just waiting. Let's see, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Now it's quite handy, but a bit nerve-wracking having the screen to be able to see the MOT testers doing the retest. For anyone who doesn't know, an MOT is an inspection you have to have done on your car every year for cars that are 3 years or older, just to make sure that they're safe to be on the road. Now because this is a retest, they're only checking over the things that made the car fail, and it looks like they're using this device, I'm not really sure what it's called, to check the beam pattern on the headlights, and it looks like they're having to do some adjustments too. Now that's not too concerning because they are brand new, but they have to do them on the other side as well. Let's hope it passes. Yeah. What's the verdict? Oh. So before I tell you the result of the MOT retest, I did have a buyer lined up to pick up this car tomorrow morning. So they're the ones who actually paid for the MOT, and it did fail because of the headlights and the tires. And I did spend a lot of time and money this week, more than I would have liked, getting it all fixed. But they just messaged to say that they're not interested in coming to look at the car anymore. It's a bit unfortunate, but you know, these things happen. So we'll be relisted up for sale. So if any of you guys are interested in picking up, you know, reasonably priced, perfectly repaired 2018 Honda Civic, just let me know. But it's not all doom and gloom, because the good thing is it did pass its MOT. So at least this car is now perfectly safe to go back onto the road, and I think it's a really good result that we managed to get this far. It did take a little bit more time and money than I would have liked, but I think there's still a little bit of meat left on the bone. But that's it for now, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.